Howdy there, YouTubers. I figured I'd shoot y'all another video. I got interrupted with my woman called me, my wife. Back to it for, let's just say it, druggy neighbors. I don't care nothing for them. Trying to come up and ask my woman, "Hey, can we borrow your spare tire, man?" No, you ain't borrowing nothing, man. You ain't borrowing nothing from me. You cheated me out of almost nearly $850 job, and I've done a 11.5 acre bush hog job. I will complain about it because that costed me out of my personal money stashed to put gas in that farm tractor. The Ford 800, by the way. Just wanted to point it out to y'all for the start of the video. And I'm not mad about it. I don't care. I'm letting people know I seriously don't care. Even if I post this video to YouTube, I'm letting and warning people, do not do work unless they have cash on hand. Unless you trust that person, there's a difference. There's a difference. Because, see, my big deal right now, let me turn around and face it, y'all, instead of twisting my whole body. Because right now, I can only video in the basement so that way I don't act like I'm yelling or shouting. That way people know, because when I done this job for this gentleman, of course this has been about 2 to 3 years, no, right at about 5 years ago, give or take. I took photos of it. I don't think I videoed it. I'm not sure. I might have. It actually might be in this, but I'm not sure. 100% not sure. So, if you guys know, I do bush hogging on the side. I am a real person. I work full-time at a steel coil corporation. Like I said, I do my own little thing of gardening, tilling, off to the side, little side business. I just don't have another SUV with a trailer hitch, or the, that's the only reason why I haven't been able to do any jobs. So, and then I also rebuild stuff, like, I traded for, well, no, yeah, I traded a weed eater for these hedge clippers. I just love steel products. That's just me. I grew up on it. Like I said, I want to talk to you guys to make sure don't let somebody screw you over. Because at the time, I was working full-time, and I didn't have time to even, all dude gave me was $50. Saying that his sister was going through divorce, which I already knew about it. I just didn't care nothing for it. And it's like, dude, we shook on this. I didn't put this on camera because I know it's privacy, policies, all that kind of jazz out there. And we shook on it. We shook on right at $850. What was the job? Said, yeah, I can do it for $800. $850. Only gave me $50. Where's the rest of the $800? And dude walked on. That's why I don't talk to him. He is my next door neighbor, and I wasted gas and wasted time out there, actually. I got the job done, and he sold the land within the next day. Like I said, I figured I would share this with y'all. Don't let somebody use you, and that's what happened to me. I don't want nobody to get used. Make sure they have cash. Make sure they have it up front. Because, see, that's what I do with all my jobs, even for helping people that I work with you until they don't pay you. Like I said, I would want to highly advise people, make sure they have cash up front. And that's what I do with all my jobs now. Because ever since then, this person lives right directly next door to me. And we had some words. I really did. Because at the time, I didn't give two craps what he had to say. I work hard for all my machines that I've got personally, and this man's tractor that I'm using, which you've seen his son in other videos, his dad, which his dad wants me to use it because it was just going to sit and rot in the field. And I'm the one that helped fixed it up, used my own personal money to help get it running, just because I have the knowledge and stuff to grow and learn with older folks that have worked on these tractors for many, many years. And I figured I'd give y'all testimony about it, because you never know when you're going to lose any kind of person that has that terminology. I mean, they have straight down to specs. Like, I'm not that specs dude with older equipment, and I've done it, and I've had to learn everything on my own, by myself. I have had nobody's help. My dad will help me sometimes, but he won't even touch it. So some of it he will, and some of it he won't. The only things that I don't rebuild are these steel junky ass carburetors. Literally junky carburetors. And they stink. When you smell the stink and you see syrup coming out of them, that tells you that thing is froze. Like, I had this hedge clippers right here that's below me. Dirt daubers filled it. It was dirt dauber filled, so that tells you it was sitting outside for a long time. So, like I said, when you do any kind of jobs for people, and especially if you trade work, jobs, depending on what you're doing, my personal jobs are to at least garden till, do some hedge clippers work, do side work for, an example, help out an older folk that is nice to you, that is not going to treat you like crap. Or even if they do, try to do something nice back, which is what I do. But this guy I've worked for next door has treated me nothing like crap. It was just crap to begin. All because he lost his job over stupid stuff, drinking, and I could tell he's drunk. And I've already told him I call the police if he comes out there yelling and everything at me again. Because I'm not going to kick nobody's butt. That's just not me. I'm not going to kick an old man's butt, I'm a nicer fella and smart. I'm not going to do that. And I remember one time I held my son, and I told this old man, I'm about to throw you in a ditch. I'm not going to fight you. And I was holding my son at the time, which he was only 2 years old and didn't understand what was going on. So, anybody that's out there, please watch this video, like, share, and subscribe. I'm just giving y'all pointers. There's just a lot of junk and mess out in this world. And there's a lot of people that need to be taught something too. Whether you're young, old, it doesn't matter. Like, I learn new stuff every day. I'm only 32 years old and still going and still learning. Like, there's nothing out here that can stop you for what you need to do. Like, I still watch YouTubes. Even sometimes I go back in my YouTubes because sometimes I can't remember my thought. So, and I want you guys to know that I deeply care for y'all, all the subscribers that I got. Thank you. I mean, thank you. Because I'm not making any money at this. I have a full-time job. I work. I don't even know how to make money at this YouTube thing until they probably give me a call or email or whatever they do. But what I want to do, push my YouTube channel a little forward. I mean, not just for family memories. That also helps too, because my memories goes out. Like, I can't remember hardly nothing, even when I get out of work. Some days I pull 10 hours, some days I pull 12s. Anybody that understands 10, 12, sometimes 15s, 20s, I mean, however many hours you work and labor hours you have to work. I remember working my entire 10-hour shift with no breaks at all. And yes, that was a labor law intention thing. And I explained it to them. This is a labor law y'all are violating, but they want to get smart and all that kind of stuff. That don't matter. I'm supposed to technically have a lunch, and last break. Like, I count those as my 2 breaks. Now, the first break, doesn't really count. But other than that, I want people to know, don't let the workforce control you. And I'm saying this as a man, as a worker, and I'm not very happy and excited what I found out earlier. For some of the stupidest stuff, I even had an Amazon driver show up at my house at 9 o'clock at night. Clearly, I got no soliciting signs, no deliveries. And they shouldn't be delivering at 9 o'clock, past 9 o'clock at night. Well, really? Everybody's asleep in my household. But I figured I would let y'all in on that one, what I'm going through. And I hope that everybody knows that I've got a lot of stuff going on. And as soon as I get, another SUV, Mr. Lee Murphy, you'll get to see me again and bring both tractors. I'm hoping to get stuff going again. I've been really wanting to come to the tractor group. That's out of Hendersonville. I do not. I'm a part of the group. I just got to get. I got to get my tractors all in order. Because right now, this is what I'm going to use my not farm tractors, garden tractors. I've got one farm tractor I use for bush hogging. And I've also owned a 1989 John Deere 316. I spent over probably about $485 into that thing. If you guys wanted to know how much it cost is. Had to buy a power magnet. Had to go buy give or take, a voltage regulator. It wasn't pushing enough volts. Well, it was pushing too much volts. It was pushing about 16 volts. That was a little much. It's supposed to be about 14.5 when you got PTO running, for your blades running. And the older gentleman that I got it from didn't want it anymore because it didn't want to run or function. But I know too many sources to get into eBay, Amazon. I checked Amazon. eBay was the cheapest. $210 part, my cost, my labor. I had to pay somebody back for that one. If you guys wanted to seriously know. My own mother, which I paid her back. I pay everybody back in my family. Whether it's cost of work, cost of living, keep up everything, your life will be easy. 4 basic things. I'm also an Eagle Scout out of Troop 425, 1st Presbyterian, Gallatin, Tennessee. I want you guys to know that I am a certified small engine mechanic. I am very capable of it. I'm very certified. I didn't have to pass a freaking test. All I had to do was just prove to people that you can do the work and prove your work is quality. Because my biggest deal with people, other people, not just anybody else, here in Gallatin, we got some crooked, some, not all, I'm not naming no names, some crooked small engine repair shops that say they can do the job. Man, I've had Gallatin Lawnmower Repair Shop lose my parts that I've ordered, and I've been furious. I know everybody else has probably been through it. They've lost my parts to a lot of machines. I got screwed out of $55 on a part that they said I never bought. But I clearly had a receipt in my hand, and I still got it. And it's actually above this shelf here. They said they've never heard of that person that ordered it. I'm like, are you serious? So it was kind of weird. Live life, move on. And I just order strictly from all my parts unless I cannot find a part for this machine or that machine or this. I go under partstree.com, just get my part numbers, type in on the net, click on, I forget what parts thing that Terrell and them use. But I've always sourced out all my parts. It's kind of like my across the street neighbor that I mow her yard. I got to fix her lawnmower. So you guys will see the Troy-Bilt mower in a later video. I haven't got a chance to go grab it yet because I got to go order the spring part, and I got to have her order another belt, which this was on my mistake. I'm blaming myself. Because apparently the spring that was supposed to be on there, and Mr. Tom Doby is a good prime example videos, and I hope he's watching. I feel stupid. This time I'm calling myself stupid because I've had numerous belts, but I've never had one that was tensioned by a spring. And this one is going to be a challenge. And this lady is going to be buying herself another belt because of my mistake. But she said she was wanting to buy it. So I was like, okay, it was on me, my mistake. I'll buy it. No, she's like, no. I'll buy it. Okay, no problem. So, like I said, I'm an honest mechanic. I will fix my own mistakes. I will personally buy out of my personal checking account if I make a mistake on your machine. Not very many mechanics will say that or do that. Some of them are crooked. They really are. So I just wanted to take a moment, talk with you guys. I've been in a lot of people's footsteps. I've been in a lot of fix-its. This is the reason why it's called Bingham's Fix-It and Tractor Adventures. I wanted to change the name. It was just under my first name. And like I said, my name is Miller. I've been working on small engines and big engines. I've also got, if you scroll down below, I've been working on my grandfather's tractor, and it runs, but it ain't the greatest. I got to take the whole engine out, put another engine in it. You're going to like this video that's going to be coming up. I don't know when. I'm trying to work a deal out with a gentleman right now on a Ford 300 inline 6 motor. Yes, the straight 6 or inline 6, however y'all call it. You will be seeing a video soon or later of modifying a Ford 300 motor, 300 cubic inch, inline 6 or straight 6 engine into a Ford 601 Workmaster. Now, you guys will see this in a later video, and I want you guys to know that this will be a very, very lighten up my day, because this is my grandfather's tractor. He worked hard and got this. It's not the first buyer, not what my dad's told me, but we're going to make a unique engine work on this old tractor, and we're probably going to use the mechanical pump that comes off that engine to the tractor and pump out the gas, basically, and pump it to the carburetor. So, this will be interesting, and I found an engine for it, and they're only wanting like $200, which is not bad, especially down here in Tennessee. And I might just rebuild that engine, and we might be making a video. I'll show you how I fabbed it. I'll show you how I done everything to make everything fit and work. You guys like, share, and subscribe. I will show a couple of new videos coming up here in about probably a week or two. May take me 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month, depending, because my work schedule varies, guys. And like I said, I work very hard at what I do. And this is coming out of my personal monies that I've been doing for a very long time. So, you guys, like it to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. If you can like, share, and subscribe above or below. I'll make this at 20 minutes. So, you guys try to let me know what, we think is going to be working in the later time. Because honestly, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to make it work, but I don't know how yet. So, y'all stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Miller out.